Hi guys, long time no see. My name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with my November TBR. So this is going to be a very ambitious month, especially because I really didn't read a whole lot in October. So you're probably wondering where I was. I was sick, and I was busy, and I had a lot of personal issues, and I unintentionally took a break. But I was very sick. I had a pretty bad cold and an ear infection. I lost my hearing for a little while. I lost my voice for a little while. So it all spiraled, and it just made it so I couldn't make videos. And I also really didn't read a whole lot, like I said. I just found that I wanted to watch, my shows more, or movies more, that I wanted to pick up a book. I will have my October wrap-up sometime coming. I will make that. I also have to film my September wrap-up. To be honest, I don't want to film that. I read a whole lot in September. October is a lot more manageable. I think I might have read maybe 8 or 9 books, which isn't bad. I mean, I'm happy with that, but I could have read a whole lot more, and there were days I didn't read anything, so that happened. November, we'll see. It's the 1st. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but I wanted to film this today. I have 2 arcs that I have to read. I got 2 e-arcs from NetGalley. I was accepted. I was really, really excited. One of them being Find Me Their Bones by Sarah Wolf, which is the sequel to Bring Me Their Hearts. This comes out in 5 days, and I've read 2 chapters, but I'm enjoying it, so, which is more than I could say for the other ones that I got. The Girl the Sea Gave Back. Ugh. But I was really happy to be accepted for Find Me Their Bones because I really did love Bring Me Their Hearts. And then also I was accepted for, if I can find that, there it is. I was accepted for Coral. Coral? Yeah, it is Coral, right? I think, by Sarah Ella, which is a Little Mermaid retelling-ish. Or it's inspired by Little Mermaid? Something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard some good things about it, and it says there's more than one way to drown, which is good. And I don't know, is this gonna be a female-female relationship? I don't know. Like, you could tell, I have no idea really what this is about, other than it's a Little Mermaid retelling, and I've heard some good things about it, so I really do want to, I have to get to those. So the 5th is when Find Me Their Bones comes out, and Coral comes out on November 12th. So those 2 are my, priorities. And then, other than that, oh, you could tell, I got a TBR cart. You could tell. See? Right here. Yeah, it was on sale at Michael's and I had to get it. So, I did. And I love this thing so much. Oh, also, can you tell I redid my shelves? Yeah, these look beautiful. I will probably mess around with them a little bit more, but for now, I'm really happy with how these look. So, okay, so for November, other than the 2 arcs, I really want to focus on library books. So I'm kind of deeming this my library month, so you will see that I won't have any other books other than those, other than the arcs. Then, it's all going to be library books. So that means my Dark Hunter series, all the series that I was reading are kind of it's gonna move over to December unless I can get to a whole lot of library books and I can justify putting in another book. You know what I mean? Yes, it's my choice, but I really need to get through the library books. I have so many. Like, I have so many, and they're all, like, books I really want to read. So, yeah. I'm gonna just take a break from my series, though to be honest, I took a break last month, too. So, okay, for the first library book, the one that has to go back, like, right away is The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. I believe I can get this on audiobook on Scribd, so I might do that. Again, I have no idea what this is about. Give them fire, give them fear. One of the most exciting, exceptionally crafted fantasy debuts I've ever read. I did not want to leave this world. Absolutely breathtaking. That's Claire Legrand. A future chieftain, a fugitive prince, a too cunning bodyguard, and one grumpy gray tabby. Okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a fantasy debut that just... And I love this map. Oh my god, this map. Ooh, the city's name is Sabor. I love that. Oh. Oh. I love the, why am I can't think of it. The dedication. To everyone whose mercy is demanded and who dreams instead of teeth. What? To everyone whose mercy is demanded and who dreams instead of teeth. And to my parents, no, you're not in this one. The cat had first dibs. Okay. Okay. It's a little weird, but I kind of like it. And I love... Oh my god. I'm just showing this off now. I just... Ooh. Okay. Love when there's, like, a legend. So there's the cased legend. Oh my god. I'm telling you, like... I just want to start reading this now, and I actually might. And there's the chapter headers. Yeah. I'm actually just start reading this right now. No, Becca, you have to read the arcs first. Okay. Alright, next up. So you'll notice that some of these books are ones I really have been wanting to read. Some of these books I kind of wanted to read, I've had some interest in, but I've heard some kind of negative things about. Like this one. Faker by Sarah Smith. This is an adult romance. I believe it's a hate to love in the workforce. I believe the two main characters work together. I want to say they work in construction due to the hard hat. I don't know. But I've heard some pretty mixed... I've heard some kind of negative things, but I really still wanted to read it. Like, it still sounded pretty good. So I'm going to give it a chance. If I didn't like it, okay. I didn't spend money on it, which is just what I wanted. And it says, a love built to last, some assembly required. I kind of like that. A fun and sexy rom-com where two office foes hammer out their differences to build a love that will last. I really do want to try that. And then, I keep forgetting I have something to put these on. So I just, yeah. Then I have Frankly in Love by David Yoon. Again, I didn't know if I would love this one because even though I know Nicola Yoon and David Yoon are two separate different people, David Yoon is Nicola Yoon's husband, if you didn't know. But I did not love Nicola Yoon's last book, The Sun Is Also a Star. So I didn't want to go and buy this book just in case I didn't love it. Though, I mean, this is a selling point. I love the blue. Like, I want to buy it, but I can't until I read it and see if I love it. I have heard some kind of good things. I've also heard some pretty bad things. So very mixed things all around. But I know this follows Frank Lee, who is Korean. I mean, he has two names. There's Frank Lee, which is his American name, and Sungmin Lee, which is his Korean name. He was born in California, but his parents are Korean. And his parents want him to date and marry a Korean girl, and Frank wants to marry a white American girl. So, no. And he ends up, they find this nice Korean girl for him to date and, sometime marry. And he ends up fake dating her so he could be with the American girl. But then I think, feelings start to happen, something like that. It sounds kind of good. It also, I have heard this has the instances, of cheating. I don't like that. So, again, why I got it from the library. But I am going to try this one out. And it says, 2 friends, 1 fake dating scheme. What could possibly go wrong? A whole lot, actually. That could really go wrong. So those are, the top 3 that I have to read soon. And then after that, it kind of just goes how I want to. So I really want to pick up Kingdom of Souls by Irina Baron. Magic comes at a price. I love that. I once laughed at stories about demons. Now I know that one may walk in my shadow. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Born to a family of powerful witch doctors. Yes. Yes. Aral yearns for magic of her own, but she fails to read the bones, fails to see the future, and fails to call upon the ancestors. With each passing year, her ambitious mother looks upon her with ever-growing disapproval. What, bitch? What you want? I really want to see if I like this. I've heard some pretty good things. It sounds really good. I think I might really like this, and I'm really excited for it. So, I really want to get to that one this month. I got The Beautiful by Renee Adia, which, again, very mixed things about. Now, I'm going into this with really low expectations. I really want to read this, but I'm going in with low expectations because I have heard that even though this says this is the reemergence of vampires, vampire isn't mentioned until towards the end of the book. So, but I'm okay with that. Oh, it's set in New Orleans, French Quarter. And, I mean, I know there's gonna be, a romance. There's gotta be. It's Renee Adia. It's gotta have a romance. And it's set in 1872. Oh my god. And it's just gonna make me think of the originals, which I really did love for the first few seasons. I did. I didn't finish it. But I really did love the originals for a while. And this is just going to make me think of that. And I'm really looking forward to it. But I am going in with kind of low expectations. Because I know, I'm going into it knowing what it is. So, I'm excited. Okay. I found The Magnolia Sword, A Ballad of Milan by Sherry Thomas at the library. Actually, the same day I found The Beautiful. It was a really, really bad morning, but it was a perfect rest of the day. The first few hours in the morning was just stressful and awful, and everything just kind of aligned that day after, and it was just amazing. I don't really know what this is about. I don't want to know what this is about, other than it's a Milan retelling, a book inspired by Milan, something like that. And I just know that this is in my Amazon cart for quite a while, and I never got it, but I found it at the library. And that's all I need to know. Okay. Again, I found Socko Girls by Claire Legrand. What is this, the 3rd time I've had this in a library hall, TBR thing? I don't know if I'm gonna love this. People who really did not like Furyborn really love this. People who liked Furyborn, I think, did not like this. So, I'm afraid to go into this knowing I really liked Furyborn. But I'm gonna give this a shot. I know Riley from Riley Marie just read this, I want to say, and really liked it. I want to say I might be wrong. I think, though. Maybe. And I know it's supposed to be kind of spooky. I wanted to read this in October. Did not get around to it. But I could go for something spooky in November. I'm fine with that. And I have two female romances. Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. I know this is gonna have like witchy vibes. I'm totally here for that. And then Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina Meisafi. I had to re-get this from the library. I had it for like 3 months. Had to take it back and then re-get it. But yeah. So there is this. This is a hate to love female romance. Female romance. Which I do really want to get to. And haven't done that yet. I found Middlegame by Shauna McGuire. I don't know if I'm going to like this. And this thing is freaking huge. It's like a brick. It's only 500 pages. But I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Oh, my God. Oh, If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. I read Birthday by Meredith Russo. I want to say, was it in September? Yeah, it had to have been like in September. And I loved that book so much. And this is Meredith Russo's, I want to say her, their debut. I think. And I really want to read this and see if I like this. Just because you have a past doesn't mean you can't have a future. And I want to say this is another book about a transgendered main character, which I loved Birthday. I can't wait to see how this goes. The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. I have no idea what this is about at all. But I know that Mel from Mel to the Any read it. I have no idea. I can't remember if she even liked it. And then I know Chelsea from Chelsea Dolly Reads loves this book. So. Alright. Last two. We have Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. I don't know if I'm going to like this, but we're going to give it a shot. I've heard kind of good things about this. It says take a card and stake your soul. I know it's like set in like a casino. Yeah, City of Sin. Where casino families reign, welcome to the City of Sin, where casino families reign, gangs infest the streets, and secrets hide in every shadow. The only thing I have an issue with is that they're saying it's House of the Rising Sun meets Six of Crows. And anything that they say is kind of compared to Six of Crows, I have an issue with. Take a card and stake your soul. Survival is your only goal. Surrender to the vice within. Bet your life. Hope you win. It sounds good. Hopefully it is. And then we have The Stormcrow by Kaylin Josephson. A writer will rise, a rebellion will begin. It's some kind of like storm. Wait, it's like the magic with crows or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I've heard kind of good things about it. I believe it was it Melissa? Melissa and Barnsey. Really like this book. Made me want to pick it up. So, that's what we're doing. I know, it's so big. I know. I'm not going to get to all these books. I say this in every TBR. I'm going to try and change that for 2020. And try not to have so many books. But these are all the library books that I have like on my TBR cart that I really want to get to. So these are the ones I'm picking from. Other than like the first 3 that I showed you. Those are the ones I have to read. And then everything else I could just pick and choose what I want to read. Like Kingdom of Souls. I know I really want to read that. So I'm probably just going to read that like right after. So yeah, everything else I'm just going to pick and choose and see how that goes. But I'm excited for this month. I'm hoping that I read a lot because October just did not go well, but we're gonna see. When you see my October wrap up, you will know that I have a lot of like TV shows on there. I just binged shows and I watched some movies, and it was still a really good month other than the fact that I was sick and having a hard time at work and with personal issues, but it was still a pretty decent month. So I'm hoping November goes really well. And my best friend is getting married tomorrow. So I have to go and get everything ready for that, and I have to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Happy reading.